I reckon. 3, 5, 2 and 1.
Hilton, before you go, can you take us through the odds on course for the top four in betting then again? Grandira about $1.70.
All right, number one's $1.70. This is odds to $1. Number two, $7.40, Sarafan. 3, Asian Preston paying $3.70. Then we'll skip to number 5, Paolini at 27. 6, Dano Mas, the first ever Danish runner in Hong Kong, is currently 29 to 1 or $30 as a dividend. Number 8, Dr. Moore, 22 to 1. Go to number 11, Housemaster, 21 to 1. And big odds the others. Currently 15.7 million in the win. There's 26 in the Quinella, and the Quinella plays 16. So at the moment, the Quinella is the big go. Obviously, your putter's thinking Grandira is a moral to run 1 or 2.
I think John Size, who was bloused in one of the earlier features with Dr. Moore, Shane Dye, we've currently got on screen. It's been kept a little safe in betting, Hilton.
Yes, very good horse, Dr. Moore. And John Size has stamped himself in this part of the world with some great training performances. Last time out, second to Super Molly. Before that, second to Red Pepper, which was scratched here today. And is coming right at the right time. Is definitely looking for the journey of 2,000 metres today, you'd think, after last time. Dropping back in distance, wasn't suited, got a long way back, and did run on hard at the end, they tell me, even though I haven't seen the tape. So some hope at good odds, and Shane Dye is due to strike today in some part, you'd think.
There he is on screen, Hilton. Thank you for that. Red with the white diamonds and the red and white hooped cap. That protest at Launceston, Hilton, if you had a bet on there, was 4th and 3rd against 1st, alleging interference on the home turn. And it still continues. Look at the massive crowd, eyes beaming down on the Sha Tin racetrack in Hong Kong. The spectacle race today as the line takes good shape. There's Grandira's colours. Frankie Dettori on board. He ran 3rd in our Cox Plate. He's $1.70 in Hong Kong, as Hilton reports. Here's David Rafael.
Precision about to come in. Dr. Moore's coming up. The Hong Kong Cup. Just about ready. The last couple are moving in. The Hong Kong Cup field with Dr. Moore and Precision. The firm favourite, the world champion Grandira. He's about to move in now. The last horse, Dr. Moore. He loads up. Precision will be the lucky last to go into the stalls. Precision goes in. The crowd readies themselves. Sarafan stands well. Precision just to go into the stalls. He's drawn out wider with the attendants at the front of the gates. 1.7 Grandira the favourite. They're all in. They're racing. Indian Creek has flopped the start. Sarafan goes back. Housemaster jumped well, but Come See You will get to the lead. Dano Mas lands in 3rd, and Paolini gets a beautiful spot from Dr. Moration Preston. Grandira buries back midfield underneath the Japanese runner, and Royal Treasure caught on a limb from Cellini, Sarafan, Precision. Indian Creek, after missing the go, is last of all. Come See You leads. Dano Mas without cover, and Housemaster 3rd, Paolini in a great spot 4. Dr. Moore 5 from Asian Preston, and Grandira travelling okay without much speed up in front. Cellini's outside him. Grandira getting a bit keen as Cellini's forced to go on. He's pulling hard. Outside those Royal Treasure, they go away from Sarafan doing it well. Precision second last, and Indian Creek at the tail. Come See You, not quickly. Dawdle's in front. By a length, the Dano Mas, and Cellini's putting, so he goes up to attack the leader. Housemaster in 4 from right thereabouts, travelling well, Paolini. Royal Treasures had to do it a bit tougher from Precision. Grandira. Dr. Moration Preston just in front of them. Indian Creek second last, and Sarafan at the tail, about 5 off the leaders. Cellini went around the field and all the way to the top of the 1,000. Dano Mas second. Come See You parks in 3rd. Out wider, Paolini. He's got cover. Royal Treasure 3 deep. Housemaster the rail off the back from Precision. Asian Preston. Grandira's got his head to the side as he can do from Indian Creek. Second last, Dr. Moore, and Sarafan at the tail, now 8 off the leaders. Cellini by 3/4. Denmark hoping for Dano Mas. Gets closer, lays up to the leader. Royal Treasure 3 wide, goes to 3rd. Come See You in the middle. Paolini's travelling well for the Germans. Right there, Precision. Out wider, Indian Creek. Next then came the world champion. He needs a run, Grandira. The Japanese legend, Asian Preston, the centre. Housemaster's getting through. Denmark roars. Paolini's after Dano Mas. Precision, the bolters coming on. Housemaster staying on. Grandira's a fair way back, getting out late with Indian Creek. Dano Mas, Precision, right there. Paolini. Paolini's in front. Precision lays up. Hong Kong again. Precision goes to Paolini. They hit it. Precision, one a nose. Paolini second, third a photo. In the middle, Denomar Station, Preston home late. Seraphan right there. Next in, Housemaster, Come See You, Indian Creek, Dr. Moore. The world champions had a long year, Grandira, couldn't come on. Cellini and last of all, Royal Treasure. He was 50 to 1. The Derby place getter in a photo finish with Paolini. I think he's won. It's a nose photo. Paolini dropped his head right on the wire. This could go either way. But live watching it, I thought Precision dropped his nose. I thought he'd won the Hong Kong Cup. What a moment for David Orton and Michael Kinane. Paolini given a great ride by Suberix. A duel, a magic duel the last 20 strides. They hit it. Precision drops his nose. No number in the frame, stand by. Here's the shutter cam, you'll hear the roar. Precision's in front, Paolini bobs at him. Precision will win the Hong Kong Cup. The crowd roar at the shutter cam vision and the number goes into the frame. He's got it. Precision, David Orton, Mick Kinane. What a year for Mick. Paolini second. Danomast for Denmark, historical, coming to Hong Kong. Running in the Olympic event as such, the Hong Kong Cup. He's run third after a great ride by Mosse. Fourth in number 2, Seraphan for Corey Nakatani. He's come from last, he's come around the field. Second in the Japan Cup, fourth in the Hong Kong Cup. What a great moment.
Great story for the Aussies, I suppose, in one respect, not for the punters so much with a $99 result, but that one by a stallion which comes in Australia called Anabar. And representing Hong Kong, David Orton gets the double, the big double too. Protest dismissed at Launceston, that in Europe over this past year, in particular with a great horse called Rock of Gibraltar. He's geeing up the crowd, although it's a big odds win. He's thrilled to be part of the atmosphere. The Anabar horse takes out the Group 1 Hong Kong Cup. Race time to be confirmed. But no doubt that time will be debated for years to come over the 2,000 metre trip. It appears on initial reading quite a slow time. Grandira got well back and then ran into traffic running home. Fourth went the way of number... The next two are at big odds. In fact, the next three. Down to number 11 in Hong Kong, it's at $5.70. The 12 in Hong Kong is at $9.40 and $30 plus for the 13 and 14. 14 beautifully related, having its first run in Hong Kong by Nureyev out of Mr. P's Princess. The smart winner was at $3.50 and Golden Years $5.70. What's the latest call of betting there?
All right, we'll run down the board in Hong Kong. Number 1's at 8 to 1, Charming City. I can't believe the value. 2 Meridian Star 6 to 1. I'll just go the dollar dividends. That's probably better, isn't it? $9.10 for 1, $7.20 number 2. 3 Thank Heavens paying $11. 4 Gone Largo 26. 5 Smart Winner $3.90. Number 6 Citizen Kane 8.10. 7 Happy Momentum 57. Number 8 at $28 Shaxi Fortune. 9 Solid Contact 97. 10 Dynamite 36. Number 11 Golden Years $5.20. 12 Northern Gold Ball $7.20. 35 and 37 the bottom two. The betting order is 5 at $4 over. Number 2 now at $7.10. Number 12 at $7.20. Then it's number 6 at $8.10 and number 1 at $9.10. And that's the one I like, number 1 Charming City. Look at the form around this horse. He's having his third run back from a spell. He was a Group 1 winner in April here at Sha Tin over All Thrills 2, if you don't mind. Now, his 2 runs from a spell. First up, he ran third over 1,200 metres. Ran very well. Smart Winner was the winner of the race. Then he stepped out in a Group 3 race won by All Thrills 2 over 1,000 metres. So he dropped back 200 in Journey. Was beaten 5 lengths. Totally unsuited that day. Stepping out to 1,400 metres here where he has won 4 races over the trip at Sha Tin, 2 over a mile. The further they go, the better he'll go. That extra 400 is going to suit him here, and I like him a lot. I've left Smart Winner out because of the barrier draw. In for second, number 3, Thank Heavens, and 2 Meridian Star. They both have excellent records over the 1,400 at Sha Tin, with 11 Golden Years expected to get a nice cosy run just behind the speed. In for fourth. 1, 3, 2 and 11. I'm potting another favourite, Brendan. We've potted a few today and been right, but just can't find those roughies. It's So over here, if you get some value, you certainly do get plenty.
No doubt about that. You just need a bit of, Hilton, if I can use the word, precision. You've done a good job, though, with the form.
Thanks, Brendan. It's been interesting learning a new form guide and how to read it.
They do it well, though, don't they, Hilton?
They sure do. It's quite amazing. And for a track that has probably 100,000 people at it, you would not know it. You can get bets on moving around this particular area that we're in here on virtually the ground floor. And I haven't been right up the other end for obvious reasons, but it looks as though it's a very comfortable track even at its biggest day.
OK, we've got an all clear at Sale on the last, so we focus our attention. Hilton, thanks for a great job this week. Splendid effort.
Thanks, Brendan. It's been a pleasure.
Hilton Donaldson reporting from the track. Let's link up with a couple of well-known Aussies, David Rafale and Darren Flindell.
Off the rail as well. There's no doubt. I don't think you want to really be in on the rail at the moment. So he's going to get the absolute run of the race. Wei Chung Ma Wing must have a smile broader than the size of him, I should think, after that success on the Derby winner of last year. And it's got to be worth saying, hasn't it? The Derby former last year is looking tremendous now.
It's incredible.
The first and second to come out and win 2 international races. I think today is a day to really wallow in, because Hong Kong can be proud of what's happened. I don't think anybody would have envisaged us taking away 3 races out of the international races programme. I think we'd have settled for 1 after the first. To have ended up with 3 in the bank, I think is just outstanding, and certainly Hong Kong can be proud of what it's achieved here this afternoon.
For what is becoming standard procedure now with Northern Gold Ball, the front of the gates are open and they'll reverse him into the gates, which is becoming standard now. Did you have any thoughts on this race, Robbie?
Oh, I haven't looked at it much, Darren. You know, it's a hell of a competitive field, and you know, there's not much in a lot of horses here. But I think you've got to, you know, the favourite's a nice horse, you know, decent horse, and but just in general, just in speaking, you know, it's a difficult race. It's I think out of the 2 Class 1 races, it's the hardest one, and you know, it's a good stake money available here. So I'm sure the guys will be hard at work, and may the best horse win.
The 2 David Hayes runners, as they are backloading Northern Gold Ball into the gates, they've done that successfully, so the others will move up now. Mark, of the 2 David Hayes runners, the one they're coming for is Meridian Star.
Yeah, well, I don't knock them for that, because Meridian Star also looked very well, and he's of course also should also be in a fairly good position as well. I don't think it's any great necessity to be drawn low now from this 1400-metre start, because as I say, winners can come from anywhere. I think what's important is you get the cover just in behind the pace, and Meridian Star is a horse who will be suited if they go hard. He's 6 times a winner over this course and distance. I mean, he and Thank Heavens really are exceptions to themselves. They've got the best stats over the track. And as we've seen so many times, I say that, I've left out Golden Years, of course, who's won 5 himself. But as we've seen over the years, those that produce their best over one particular distance carry on to do so time and time again.
Okay, the last couple are loading up. Smart Winner remains the favourite. 4.1 on the board, 6.5 now about Meridian Star. Let's take you back to David with the win pool climbing over $30 million.
And almost $57 million in the Quinella pool. Quite an amazing amount of money for the final event. Our international visitors, especially those that manage race clubs, would be drooling, I would think, looking at the big board. 30 million in the win, 20 million the place, getting close to 60 million, give or take a few million for the Quinella. There's only 18 million out. In fact, 17 million in the Tierce pool. 4.1 the favourite, Smart Winner. And the last one's about to be loaded into the stall. Smart Winner, one of them, the winner of the Chief Executives Cup, the feature event on the opening day of the season. He's drawn in 11. Charming City is $90. Meridian Star continues to come down from 77 a few minutes ago to now 6.4. Thank Heavens out to 130. Number 6, Citizen Kane, 8.6. The last one about to be loaded. The London Handicap on International Day, the last event. Ready. They're racing. A good start. Citizen Kane began okay. Meridian Star eases out. No speed. Northern Gold Ball. Chinook flopped the start, but Victory Warrior gathers speed, gets to his position in front. Citizen Kane will let him go over, and they burn along early. Golden Years third. Charming City improving deeper, gets to 4, but no cover. Happy Momentum 5, Solid Contact, and Chinook gets close. They really string out. 3 lengths. Smart Winner, Dynamite, Thank Heavens, Northern Gold Ball, Sharksy Fortune, Gone Ligo, Meridian Star, the last two. Victory Warrior fired up in front, leads by 1. Charming City's done the running, got to second. And third, the inside, Citizen Kane, travelling okay. Golden Years 4 from next on the inside, Happy Momentum. Out wide at Chinook, Solid Contact. Thank heavens, Berry back in the field. Smart Winner in between them. Travels well, about 8 off the leaders, though. He's got Sharksy Fortune outside him from Northern Gold Bull, Meridian Star. Gone Ligo and Dynamite's gone to the rail last of all. Victory Warrior corners in front. Charming City gets within 3/4 and goes up to the leader quickly at the 350. Citizen Kane angles out, tries to come. Next, Golden Years back to the inside. Happy Momentum. Thank heaven staying on. Sharksy Fortune deeper. Smart Winner rallying, but he's 5 off the leader. Halfway down, he sprinted hard, Citizen Kane. Left Charming City standing with the big weight. Golden Years third. What a big win this. Coetzee and Cruz again. Citizen Kane by nearly 4 lengths. Second a photo, Golden Years held on. Meridian Star flew late. Northern Gold Bull, Smart Winner in the middle staying on. Followed by Charming City, the speed early and the weight beat him. Gone Ligo next, followed by Sharksy Fortune, thank heavens. Victory Warrior flew early, got tired late. Dynamite, Solid Contact and Chinook, last of all. Big win. Wow. Normally in front, roll along and get a good trip, something like that. That's been the successful recipe for him in the past. Today, go to the front, the others came, let them go. I'll sit in, thank you very much. Pull out and go zap. That's what he did. A big win for the great team of Cruz and Felix Coetzee. Tony Cruz, a legend in his own right, one of the world's great jockeys here as a trainer, had won a premiership a few seasons back. Turns out a great team and a lot of success here today on International Day, the year that will be remembered as Hong Kong featuring so well. Citizen Kane first, that's 3 from 20 now. He was always under double figures in the betting. He's officially up as the winner. Golden Years second for Ivan Allen and Ma Wing. He was close, rallied genuinely. The winner just blitzed them though, he was too good today.
Wasn't he impressive, David? Just careering away for a comfortable win. They're into the replay there. We'll come back shortly. There's the dividend details. Quinellas, Exactas and Trifectas. That's the last. We await a scales report. We'll come back and give you highlights of the 4 Group 1s right after this.
We've long known a horse digests around 1/5 of what it eats. We've known that boiling and crushing grain helps, but now Mitavite has gone a step further. Mitavite's new advanced steam extruded grains greatly improve digestion, up to 92%. Reduce the weight of feed your horse needs and keep gastro disorders in check with Mitavite Extru Corn, Extru Barley and Extru Lupins. Mitavite extruded grains. For more information, phone 1800 025 487.
Sunline, Might and Power. They were the Free Flyers, the 2 greatest champions of their era. Now you can relive their extraordinary careers in this brand new video and DVD release, Sunline, Might and Power, Leaders of the Pack. Net proceeds go to the Children's Cancer Institute Australia. To order Sunline, Might and Power, call 1800 251 710 or go to skychannel.com.au.
Start the test. Cue the ball. Release the boy. Attach the toddler. Send in the husband.
Hi, honey. I'm home. What's for dinner?
Ingham have worked hard to make Ingham Chicken Solutions easy, no matter what life throws at you. Easy chicken solutions for the real world.
Life is too short to see just one side of the world. My wife and I have been to Venice. We've played in Paris and Las Vegas. We've seen the fabric of life and the shapes it can take. We visited the Caribbean and the friendly natives. We know Rome's traffic jams, New York's nightlife, Europe's cathedrals. We've even been on safari. And now we're going back to the one place where we can see it all again, Hong Kong.
Well, you're watching our Hong Kong racing coverage. All we await now is a scales report from the 9th and final race on the card on 6, 11 and 2. And what a day for Felix Coetzee with his double and also for Tony Cruz, the former champion in the saddle. Let's look back to the highlights, though. The first of those was the Hong Kong Cup worth 18 million Hong Kong dollars. Group 1, mile and a quarter, the slowest running clearly in the history of this race. Grandira in the Godolphin Blue got well back in all sorts of traffic problems. But the winner, well, there was no stopping Precision, the grey, Michael Cannan and David Orton.
Denmark roars, Paolini's after Dano Mast, Precision the bolters coming on, Housemaster staying on, Grandira's a fair way back, getting out late with Indian Creek, Dano Mast, Precision right there, Paolini's in front, Precision lays up, Hong Kong again, Precision goes to Paolini, they hit it, Precision, 1-0s, Paolini second, third a photo.
Have a look at that race time, 2:07.1. We've been back and checked the tapes, and yes, that was correct. The former slowest running of the Hong Kong Cup was Agnes Digital last year, 2:02.8, so almost 5 seconds slower than the previous history it ever popped up with. We go back to the Hong Kong Mile, Australia here, represented by Scenic Peak, red sleeves, or red and yellow sleeves, red cap. Novia, heavily tried favourite in the Godolphin Blue. Scenic Peak corners 3 wide. He sat 3 wide from the wide gate the entire race. Ran a gutsy race. The winner, though, Olympic Express, a former Hong Kong Derby winner, Wei Chong Ma-Wing in the saddle.
Olympic Express lets down, comes after Super Molly, Admire Cozine right there, Scenic Peak battling, Admire Cozine in front, here comes Electronic Unicorn sweeping home, Olympic Express in front, Electronic Unicorn, Torquay Point sweeping late, the Unicorn driving, Olympic Express wins it ahead, beats Electronic Unicorn, Torquay Point.
John Sires prepared the runner-up, which was Blouse. They ran quick time 1:34.9. And Wei Chong Ma-Wing and Ivan Allen toasting success with a former winner of the Hong Kong Derby. So it was a popular result for the locals who'd been out of the winner's circle on this big day. Not a great result for those punters. The few that got on board had $59 here. Big odds also in Hong Kong. That brought us back to the Vase, the 5th race on the card. And here, the French, who so often have enjoyed success on this race day, Thierry Jarnet and Eric Lebeau with Ange Gabriel. Successful, white colours, black cap. It looms up on the outside. And Ekra, the well-tried Godolphin runner, is overhauled in the run to the line.
He's digging in, Ange Gabriel, and here comes Falcon Flight late. Ange Gabriel sweeps to the lead. Aqua Released has got up the fence for Burfin coming through. Ange Gabriel's in front, the position wins the race. Ange Gabriel by 3/4 beat Aqua Released.
France 1 and 2 to deny Hong Kong a rout of the 4 Group 1s. Aqua Released, the Danehill daughter, who ran a great race in the Arc last time out, finishing second behind that winner, which was ridden by Thierry Jarnet, and Falcon Flight from America, prepared by Donald Burke II, finishing in 3rd position. And that brings us to the race where most Aussies focus their attention. Our horse, Falvalon, yellow cap, pink colours, back to the left of screen, going for his 3rd win in this race. Also, in the race, Mystigic setting the pace, but David Hayes, All Thrills 2, the sun-covered horse, proved a bit too strong.
Hard. All Thrills 2 gets the run and goes to the front. Hong Kong Roar, Falvalon for the Aussies coming through. All Thrills 2, Firebolt and Falvalon. Thunder staying on. All Thrills 2, Hazy wins the international spread. All Thrills 2 from Firebolt and Falvalon.
Couldn't catch Falvalon last year, but this year, All Thrills 2, the sun-covered horse. Gerard Mosse in the saddle for David Hayes, running the cracking time of 56.4. Getting up to beat Firebolt, number 8. Hong Kong representative, Wei Chong Ma-Wing, ridden again, didn't he have a big afternoon? And Falvalon, the gutsy Queenslander, in 3rd position. We have a scales report on the final race, and let's check out the completed dividends for you. And it was Felix Kurtzy and Tony Cruz both enjoying winning doubles. 121.7 they've run for the 1400. So apart from the Cup where the time was very slow, the rest was run in fast times. Well, that is our coverage on behalf of our entire crew here and also in Hong Kong. We trust you've enjoyed it. Don't forget now we have In the Gig to be followed by The Catching Pen. Brendan Parnell signing off. All the best and take care.